where people see the value of holding that much hollow, they'll recognize that as far as staking goes down the future, they'll be able to generate a healthy interest return simply by holding hollow longer. You know, I've touched on healthcare. Remember, healthcare is an $11.9 trillion global industry. Like, HODL is not missing out on that. HODL is actually poised quite nicely as far as corporate networking goes. You know, you talk about value, you know, like how could it hit a cent? Well, you know, who else uses BitTorrent type software? The same people who own BitTorrent, Tron, guess what they are? 0.08 cents CAD. Like, I don't make this stuff up. Like, when I pick a winner, I pick a Kingsmaker type coin. That's what I'm about. That's who I am. I'm Big Black Crypto. Don't make any mistakes about it. Like, I call it as I see it. And I'll be really interested once I see and developer get into the interstellar encryption. You know, if something like a Phil coin is you know, priced at $80 a coin, like, it gives me great hope for what Holochain can be, because as a framework, I get Kusama vibes. You know what I mean? Like, you're not 350 CAD, you're 400 CAD, you're BNB. You know what I mean? Like, it will be within the next like 5 years that you see someone possibly prototype an exchange off of Holochain. It's that scary. It's that good. Like, people should be minting like software off of Holochain. That's where Holofuel comes, you know, into equation as far as being its own type of, you know, exchange fee. You know what I mean? Like, you're no longer paying 1/10 of an ETH. Now you're paying a Holofuel, hot fuel. I like it. And how do you get more? How do you get hot fuel? You're gonna have to probably stake a hot token. Like, I look at how history repeats itself. I'm somebody who studied politics. I dropped out of political science in university. It didn't appeal me because I didn't like the business model. I don't know. I have a habit of sitting in a place and being more interested in the business model. Everything around me goes quiet. I don't hear anything. You know what I mean? Like, the hands on the clock, like, I don't hear anything. I hear nothing. I just start calculating. And whether it's square footage or the number of tables or the number of bottles inside of the fridge, it's like I need, there's just, for some reason, the value of something comes to perspective. And in this case, I see Holochain as being grossly undervalued, because the whole time I've been speaking, I'm pretty confident that you haven't once asked, hey, like, he mentioned about Holochain and gaming, but like, what's up with that? Well, I hope you paused at some point and went to the bathroom. You should probably pause now and go to the bathroom, and then, like, I totally understand. So, as far as the gaming industry world's value, I'm going to touch on that. I'm going to touch on, you know, basically users posing questions. And it's kind of interesting. Somebody was like, what if you made like a World of Warcraft or a Fortnite type game, like Holocraft or HoloRealm or Hollow World? That is nuts to think about, right? Because as far as Holochain goes, like, it's overdue to have its own sort of like online gaming system. You know what I mean? Just like, it's the developer's choice of whatever they want to do, but it's a gold rush. We're thinking about picking a coin that's going to make us rich, and someone's about to develop the app that's going to change the world and make themselves wealthy. There's levels to this stuff, and I think a lot of times people are thinking too small. Like, to go and take a fintech course at your local university is probably going to run you anywhere between 11 and 20K. So the moment you cross 6 figures or cross like 50K, you should probably develop some of these skill sets and get into developing. You know, it's you know, it's not a game, but it's, you know, if you make a game, it's crazy. In 2018, the market was expected to be worth approximately 115 billion US, and the source projects that industry revenues to surpass 138 billion by 2021. So everyone's making a bag, and by 2023, it's going to be a $200 billion industry. I'm really not trying to be rude or anything, but by 2026, it's $295.63 billion. By 2026, 10.5% increase from 2021 to 2026. And what do you got to do for all this gaming though, right? Like if you're proficient at web hosting, you could probably end up hosting a server for a lot of these esport games or servers. Like there's tremendous opportunity for money to be made, right? Like if you wanted to introduce HODL to the world, you could easily just host a gaming tournament and do a HODL giveaway. The winner makes this many HOT. Like, you tell me where I'm wrong in my predictions, and I'm open to making amendments and being like, hey, you know what? Back on this date, I said this and I was wrong. I don't think I'm wrong in any of what I'm saying. So, in 2018, Fortnite's got, let's see, Medium talks about Fortnite clone on Holochain. What if you built the Fortnite clone on Holochain? Fortnite, we all know what that is. And it being developed by Epic Games. Love venture between the two of them. Fortnite Battle Royale became a resounding success, drawing in more than 125 million players in less than a year and earning hundreds of millions of dollars per month. This question was posed by a Holo Telegram channel, suggested the possibility of a Fortnite clone using Holochain. The idea took on a life of its own among the community, hence this treatment. So there was a frenzy about this in 2017, and we're only seeing Holochain now cross over the 2 billion market cap. Crazy, right? And when we talk about gaming decentralization, that requires massive computational power to track up to 64 concurrent user locations, actions, and impacts on each other in the gaming environment on a map at millispeed per second, right? But the thing about Holochain, when we talk about a wrap, I think there might even need to be something like a Holo Fuse. And again, this is just like, it hasn't been done, but you do know that Holochain through DHT has the ability to, and I'm not the chief architect, somebody else can answer this, but Holochain has, I believe, similar abilities to Arc, right? But better than Arc, where there's the use of computation, pays users for the use of computational power, right? So you play the game, you get paid. So imagine that your kid is playing a video game. Now they're earning a token or coin that over time will hold value, and when they of age to go to university, they basically have tuition paid for. This is how the future is supposed to be. This is the benefit of cryptocurrencies and gamings. This is what Holochain does, and what other blockchain-based cryptocurrencies can't. This is why I call Holochain a digital asset and not a cryptocurrency, because it's more than just a virtual exchange in value. It is a change in life, and that is the benefit of Holochain compared to some of the other coins. Like, anything to scale can be done. And when you have industrial servers up and running, like, dedicated to, gaming developers, like when I say there's money in web hosting, remember that money in web hosting is just for web hosting alone. I'm not even getting into web hosting for the developers and for web hosting for the game players. Like, it is some real deal opportunity. But you don't hear me though. You're not ready for that. You're not ready for all this. Now let's keep going. Let me get you some more information on this gaming stuff. And I haven't even touched on the DeFi projects for Holochain. Okay, so This one is from the, no, that's, okay, so this is Orion sharing with the community. And it's a terribly kept secret. I like what Reddit's saying this, being that a few of the community members have already figured this out. But we are officially building Orion protocol on Holochain. And they're building a meta trading platform on Holochain. So wonderful news would be an understatement, as one person says. Another person says it's actually really cool news. And this is all like how did this like just get swept under the belt, baby? And they've been at this for over a year, and it's supposed to be coming out soon. They're saying we've been quite busy here at Orion, and we have some wonderful news. Ta-da-ta-da. Yeah, so real-time connectivity in all major exchanges, standardized API to exchanges, price discovery tools, staking liquidity pool, atomic swaps, enabling instant trading on Orion from users' cold wallet. So isn't that something ironic, right? Yo, these guys are building on Holochain. People are making money off atomic swaps, stuff like that. Orion protocol is going up in value, but everyone is forgetting who's making a lot of this possible. Holochain is making a lot of this possible, and yet there's no tick in its price. You know, this isn't just an hour and 15-minute video. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a guy with a beard. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all playing too many games. And like when you scroll down through it, like, yo, there's a lot of Holochain. What's up? They don't hide nothing. They say this is who we are and this is who helped us. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I really want to give y'all some Holo gaming like ecosystem some talk. Oh, and the reason why I know like building a gaming ecosystem is completely easy on Holochain is because when you know, say you wrap something like Corex and you start developing, you know, with Orion and whatever Orion needs for the ecosystem, and you attach AI to Holo, you know, you have a rapidly scaled ecosystem like that. You're making player maps quicker. You're making more intelligent and interactive, dynamic characters for these ecosystems. So I don't know how you really beat that. Yo, this is bare stuff, man. This is bare stuff. So you tell me how I'm wrong what I'm saying. Let me see if I can find a tour of the initial apps. Because this is you know, they've been in beta for a while, and you know, this is at the closure of their alpha network. So there was HoloChat, a chat backend to power multiple user interfaces. So provided instant messaging like Telegram, multiple channel team chat like Slack, a chat forum site like Reddit, a website commenting tool like Disqus, live customer support. Then there was the App Store, app directory. The App Store is a distributed app for distributing distributed apps. I believe it's the first distributed app store. All others I'm aware of are centralized. As of now, the App Store contains a directory with names and descriptions, and will soon include ratings, views, my apologies, and various types of tagging. With the App Store, we can even make the distribution of our own software centralized system, which I think is pretty cool. Apps coming in the next release for open alpha, source chain backups, built-in file sharing, KYC ecosystem for Holofuel hosts, apps, providers, and devs, a Holochain. By the way, this article is 2019. A Holochain of Holochains, HCHC, for publishing apps, receiving technical feedback. And it's from the man himself. It's from Arthur Brock. See? And then there's, technical. So all of these apps can be building blocks for other apps. So I like that, right? Like, he's laying down the framework so y'all can actually participate. Like what I found growing up, when I went to computer school, I just felt like I was going to be prepared to be like help desk number one. I wanted to get into programming. I wanted to get into coding. And this is right around the time when Facebook opened an office in Toronto and had 60 positions. It was very closed off, and you're growing up in the education system. It was quite clear you're being groomed for, to be an employee as opposed to having an employable skill. And what I like about this and what makes me want to go back to school is seeing that there are skill sets to be had where I can do whatever I want, and specifically developing is an app or a network is of an interest to me. So sorry, it's not COVID. My test came back negative the other day. This is just me doing some long talking, scrambling to get you the information. I haven't even talked about who Arthur Brock is. But blockchain network Elrond to cooperate with distributed computing platform. That's old stuff. Dig it. I dig it. So remember, if blockchain wants to survive, one of the best things it can do is actually partner with somebody who can reduce the gas fees for users so they can sort of justify why I trade for you in the first place. By the way, if you wanted to get into deving, like, I believe right now it's on like a Linux system. So unless you're gonna create like a virtual mirror and run Linux like that on your computer, I would just straight up encourage you to like just do it in Linux. You know what I mean? Like, and just avoid the issues. I heard they're going from Rust to Go, different languages above my pay grade, but I do enjoy learning more as things go on. People talk about a large circulation and supplies being an issue, and it has to hit this to hit that. If you want to see it to hit that, like, I trust you, HODL a little longer and you'll see it hit that. Like, it's the users dictate the burn. The more smart tracks you get involved with a lot of these Ethereum based projects, sooner or later HODL is going to get caught up in a wrap and have to get burned alongside Ethereum. Or there's just natural order of smart tracks. That's what happens with smart tracks. There's a self-destruct mechanism, and a validation of a network involves, in some extent, a burning or a swapping of things. It's not just going to be a cold storage event, in my opinion. But you don't want people to create a wild fluctuation in price by having everyone flock to one coin. But yeah, I'm big black crypto for a reason, baby. I'm not one for the bullshit. Like, I'm here to give you that. And they give you all the tools to like really get into developing. It's just, if it's foreign to you, it's foreign to you, and it is what it is. There's a lot of people like getting into this. It is. I'm staring at like this 3D video game venture. I dig it. Our world together, we can create the game. Cool. Oh wow, that is stunning stuff. In-game desktop console version. I like that. Augmented reality similar to Pokemon Go, but on a much more evolved scale. Who are you? I hope you're still into this. Massive multiplayer online role-playing game, but will be nothing like any other game such as World of Warcraft or Minecraft. Now, what they're hyping up is a console desktop version that'll be similar to a sandbox and MMORPG. It's huge. The one thing it will share with them is that it will be massive open world that millions and millions of players can explore and build together. I love it, man. I love it. That is a deep immersive reality. In-game smartphone version It's big, man. Like, you're talking about something, objects created, vehicles built, etc. can be shared and even sold on the Oasis Asset Store. Objects created on other popular platforms such as Google Blocks and Microsoft 3D Creator can also be imported and used in our world. So like, imagine building something on another 3D immersive system, and then being able to import that into a Holochain reality, right? That's the power of what you can do with it, right? That's impressive. That is really impressive. I'll make sure this gets included. And I'm gonna cut it short because you know what? I can't do it all. I can't do it alone. But if you guys see other potential opportunities for use cases, hit me up with that abstraction. I'd be happy to qualify it as a possibility. But these are the possibilities that I've seen, and I'm open to being refuted. But God bless you if you think I'm wrong in any of my assumptions in regards to the future of Holochain and why I believe it to be a $231 coin by 2030. The future is bright. It's personally one that I intend to web host on. I intend to learn how to develop on, and if I can by January, I will take a fintech course. It's not I'm not sleeping on this opportunity. It's great for what it can become. I'm not going to be hesitant on its value. I'm not like everybody else. I review the review videos. They're welcome to review me. They're welcome to review the links posted below, but they're not going to be able to say that I got this one wrong. I